What up, Nakamas? And it is that video. Oh man, here we go. Our top 10 list of the year 2018. Let's get started. So it's gonna get a little heated up in here, because this list is gonna be ultra biased.
It's gonna be extra spicy.
So I needed to take my jacket off. But as you can see, Leslie is still in the holiday spirit, rocking that Christmas sweater.
I'm just cold. That's all it is.
She still got that cold Christmas swag.
This is the warmest thing I have right now. That's comfy.
Now, Leslie and I came up with a brilliant idea to start our videos from now on. And we actually thought about introducing a Pop Nakama of the week.
So all we're trying to do is showcase one of our coolest pops that we own. And that would be...
coming straight from the Hidden Leaf Village and also coming straight out of Naruto's belly, we have Kurama, the 6-inch flocked pop. Ta-da!
Yay! Don't worry, he won't hurt anybody.
Right.
I have the
We have him under control. We have a sealing jutsu that has him under control, so y'all have nothing to worry about, okay?
He's officially in pop form, so he's not gonna lash out at you.
And he's part of the Nakama gang as well, so welcome, Kurama. So drum roll, please. We are gonna get started with our honorable mentions, and of course, this is what I was saying. There's way too many pops that were released in this year, in 2018, that we had a hard time even picking just anime pops as it is.
Yeah.
But of course, I think the perfect way to start off our honorable mentions is with this guy right over here.
Kurama.
So, man, we actually thought long and hard about this guy, but he made it into the honorable mentions because he is amazing. I think anything flocked is my weakness. When Funko releases a flocked pop, oh my god, I love it. And if Chopper would have been in 2018, he probably would have been number 1 in my list.
Honestly, yeah, he would have been number 1 overall.
The flock Chopper.
Yeah. So next up for our honorable mentions is Roronoa Zoro.
The vice captain, or the second in command.
The swordsman, the first mate, whatever you want to call
Marimo! Like Sanji says.
That's an insult to him. That means moss head.
Green
but
head.
He made it into our honorable mentions because he's still such a great pop. I love him so much. He's a great character, great development in One Piece. Yeah. And he deserves a spot. I mean, he's one of our favorites and he's just such a memorable character. Yeah. So
his design is awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
And we almost forgot that, the whole second wave of One Piece was actually released this year. So that's awesome.
His 3 swords, his the scars, everything about him is truly great.
All right, continuing our rapid fire honorable mentions, we have from Tokyo Ghoul and from this year's NYCC Eto. And I think Eto as a character, I think she didn't shine as bright as other characters did in the whole series of Tokyo Ghoul, you know? Kind of like Arima, I think I'm saying his name right, you know? Eto and Arima were kind of, I'm not going to spoil it, I'm going to try my best not to spoil anything, but they were kind of like those villains.
You're already pretty much spoiled.
Almost, right? But they were those villains that really just, they had a lot of potential, and I wanted to see more of them. And I was disappointed with how they're, I'm just going to say with how they ended as a character in the show. But man, Eto is one of my favorites, and her with bandages looks amazing. Really good job.
Her original outfit, everything, it's definitely top notch.
Great pop.
And next up, for our next honorable mention, it's Doffy, or Don Quixote do Flamingo. He is definitely super awesome as well. I just love him overall. He's like one of those villains that you can just like click with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird, but he definitely deserves a spot. His hand gestures, his outfit, everything about him, he just looks so villainous and so I will show you no mercy type of guy, and this is definitely a great 2018 pop for One Piece.
Yeah, the design is amazing, and they did a good job with this pop. Definitely. Especially because it's One Piece, we love it.
Yeah, we're biased.
Definitely. Alright, next up, I had a hard time. All of these honorable mentions, we really had a hard time not adding them to our top 10 list. But we have from the Full Metal Alchemist line. And these, keep in mind, they just came out this year. We have Alex Armstrong. Now, one of the reasons why I really like this one, and he had to be an honorable mention, is because he shines. He has sparkles all over his body, and it's kind of weird. But they did a good job with capturing the character and who he is, because in the show, in the anime, that's just what he does. He's always sparkling. He's always half naked also, so check it out. For all these guys that like muscles in your anime, there you go.
And next up for our honorable mentions, we also have another one for Full Metal. It's Roy Mustang. And he looks really awesome. He also, I mean, I just love the flame on the tip of his finger. I love everything about him. His hair, it's good. He's a good pop to mention.
Another one that they did a good job. What I like about Funko, and especially with the anime pops, I know Drew's, he mentions this, they do a really good job from transferring anime characters into pop form. They do an amazing job, and they did great with literally the whole Full Metal Alchemist line.
Yeah, it's definitely fitting. It's a cool pop. You know, Ace, but he's a cool pop.
Definitely. Now this one is also from Full Metal Alchemist, but I was debating so much whether to choose the common version of this character that I'm gonna show you, or the Hot Topic exclusive. And for the honorable mention, I went with the Hot Topic exclusive. The more I looked at both of them, the more I thought that the common version of Alphonse is so much better. It catches a character so good. Of course, I love this one. And if you guys were in the live stream that I did recently with Droobs and Trell, man, I love Alphonse with kittens. But something about the common version, it just brings the originality of Alphonse, the brother, the Elric brothers, you know, and it just makes you feel like you're in the anime when you see that pop. Yeah. But this one is definitely an honorable mention and is very kawaii. So I love this pop 100%.
Alright, so next up we have Dead Yamcha.
Yep.
Now, the first thing I said to myself when I went to go pick him up from Hot Topic is, they did him so dirty.
Funko, you dirty dog.
So, Funko, you got jokes. They did him so dirty. But he's a great pop. I love him so much. He's just so cool. They just did him so dirty. I kind of like, I know he's like not real, but I kind of feel sorry for him. Like, damn. Like, but anyway, he's just really cool. The scars. This is truly Dead Yamcha. If you've seen the anime, you know how this happened. So enough said about that.
Continuing with the convention exclusives, and of course DBZ, because there were so many pops when it comes to that, is another 6-inch one, and it is Grade 8 Vegeta. I think this one, again, we were debating so much between him being in our top 10 or being in our honorable mentions list, but he made it in our honorable mentions because, as a pop, makes a lot of sense. Now, if they would have gone an extra mile and made this pop flocked, oh man.
Oh my god, that would have been so good.
Oh man, I would have loved it so much, and I'm pretty sure he probably would have made it in our top 10. But Grade 8 Vegeta, amazing, great pop, looks awesome. It's a 6-inch as well, so it makes a lot of sense. Love it.
Next up, continuing the Dragon Ball Z line, we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, what can I say about this besides he got his butt kicked by Beerus? In this very form right here, overall he's a good looking pop. I mean, his hair is so big and spiky if you take him out of the box. He's really cool. Doing the Kamehameha or whatever. He's just a good pop to have in your collection if you're gonna do Dragon Ball Z.
He really is.
Or, you know, Super. So he looks really cool.
This next pop released right next actually to the Dead Yamcha pop, and it is Super Saiyan Broly. Now, of course, this is the one that I most wanted. My most wanted pop for SDCC 2018. And we didn't get it at retail price. I actually managed to get it at a really good price, a reasonable price, from another collector from a Facebook page that I'm a part of. You know, but I am so happy that I managed to get him. And I was extremely happy when I finally had him in my hands. Now with the movie coming up, the hype for him is even bigger, you know? But they did a good job. Again, great job making Broly into a pop. I think Funko, props to them for doing an awesome job with these anime pops. And Broly is no exception.
Alrighty, and next up we have one from Dragon Ball Super, and it is Pusheen. I'm kidding. It's Vera's. Just another cat who looks good. Yeah, he looks really great. Again, he's flocked, and I think they did such a great job with him. I think I'm getting into the flocked fandom as well.
We really are. Like, all of our... a big portion of our honorable mentions are flocked pops.
Right. Chopper's still better, Chopper flocked, but he's really cool, and I believe they did such a great job with him, and if you don't have him, again, get him. He's definitely a must-have for any collection.
Oh, yeah. DBZ, especially.
Yeah.
And finishing up our Dragon Ball list of honorable mentions, we're going to go with this guy over here. This is one that a lot of people wanted, along with, well, a lot of the other pops. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Flock Beerus. A lot of the Dragon Ball Z pops are always wanted. But this one, man, there was a big rave about it, and it just came out also. So, I like this one. I think the metallic version of Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Vegito is great. It looks amazing. Mm-hmm. It's a fusion version of Goku and Vegeta. But I was also saying that I am a little biased on which fusion I prefer, and I usually go with Gogeta. I just like it. I know he's from GT. He only shows up in the movies as well. And oh my god, we're gonna see him in the next Broly movie, so I'm excited about that. I hope I see a pop of the Gogeta, but still, Vegeta's gonna have to do, and he's gonna make it to our honorable mentions list.
So next up comes straight from My Hero Academia, and it is Shota. And he looks so cool.
Awesome.
He looks really intense. Like, his hair is all the way back, his scarf is more elongated than usual, and his goggles are in his face. Like, this is his hero version. I think he got his butt kicked as well in like the first few episodes. But overall,
he was great. Like,
he was a great fighter. He's so cool, and I'm happy they made him into a pop form. And hey, they did not fail. It looks really cool, amazing. If you're a My Hero fan, get him in your collection. You won't regret it.
Now, next up is another one that was recently released, but again, oh man, Funko's killing it with the design of these pops. Grimmjow. Now, I know for a lot of you, this guy's probably in your top 10 list. So some of you guys are probably a little bit mad right now, and y'all are typing in the keyboard, no, he should be in your top 10 list. I don't care. He's in my honorable mention, and he is a great pop. It doesn't matter. The hole in his stomach, from the design, from him being a hollow, and they managed to capture a part of that too. Man, he is a great looking pop, and they did a really good job with him. Bleach fans, y'all need to have this one in your collection for sure.
Alrighty, and the next one we have is All Might, but his weakened version. I know Henry mentioned earlier today that it would have been twice as better if blood was like on his shirt and running down from his mouth. It would have been so cool. But he looks really amazing. He's a really hefty pop. He's heavy. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see there, but
his head is big.
His head is really big. Yeah. His hair is super spiky. Another Goku, if you will.
No, with the hair.
I'm kidding. But he looks really cool, and again, it's just, they're must-haves. You need to have them in your collection, because they're really well made.
The last one from our honorable mentions list. Now, I do know something, this has been a long-ass list.
It's not even the top 10 list.
It's not even the top 10 list. So, we are trying to do it as fast as possible, but regardless, it doesn't matter how long this video is, because we really love every single pop that we're talking about right now. But this last one, y'all probably didn't even know this was an anime. Y'all forgot about this one. Y'all kept them out of the water. But when he came out, oh, was everybody going crazy for him. And it's from probably one of the animes that I grew up watching. One of the ones that I played every single RPG game that came out for it. Straight from Pokemon in the Kanto region. Pikachu. Oh man, you cannot go wrong with the yellow mouse. This electrical buddy, oh my god, is probably one of my favorite pops that have come out for 2018. But it was hard for me not to put him in my top. He was in my top 10 list actually. But we actually switched them out with another one. Yeah. But I gotta say, I gotta hand it to Pikachu, and he stays in my honorable mentions list. He is a great pop, and they did a really good job with him. I love it. And now, the moment y'all been waiting for. Nakama Collectibles top 10 list of anime pops for the year 2018. At number 10. By the way, I don't know what Leslie was doing with her hands right there. I think she was trying to do 18. Kagebunshi no Jutsu. Anyways, yeah, that was a little cringe. Number 10. Alright, Renji in his Bankai form. The GameStop exclusive. Amazing pop. Great pop, and this is a pop that the more I see it, the more I look at it, the more I say, what an awesome job Funko did with this pop.
Yeah.
Now this one, I think a lot of the pops that you guys are gonna see in our top 10 list, they have amazing designs.
Yeah.
And Renji is no excuse. I mean, this guy looks great. They did an awesome job.
Yeah.
You can really see his sword, the transformation of his sword into the Bankai and his powers, right? Overall, if you've seen Bleach, you know what I'm talking about.
It looks badass.
It looks
overall.
really good, and
Yeah.
it looks great. So number 10, Renji.
All right, and number 9 in our top 10, we give it to Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
He just looks so incredible, and he's using his alchemy. It's just everything about him. His ponytail's actually like flowing, well, his braid. It's like flowing in the air, as you can see, and his coat's everywhere. Just the dynamic of this pop is incredible. And honestly, Henry and I agreed that he had to be in our top 10 for 2018.
And I wanted to mention his automail arm.
His automail arm with his blade out. It's just
good.
overall so good, and you can tell he is not one to mess with. So he's definitely awesome.
And at number 8, of course, continuing the Full Metal Alchemist line, I had to give it to the common version of this pop, Alphonse Elric.
The second Elric brother.
Yes, the second one
If
and the
it's
youngest
not
one.
obvious enough.
But okay, so it was a hard decision for me. But the more I looked at the common version of Alphonse and the Hot Topic exclusive one, I always went with this one. This one just looks great. It looks amazing. The design is awesome. Right. It just screams out, oh my god.
Yeah, it screams out like Terminator. I don't know, it's so cool.
Terminator, to me, it screams out. That doesn't even look like a pop. It looks like actually like
a little like Nendroid. It looks like a Nendroid.
A high quality statue, like small statue. So this, Funko, please give us more of this. Give us more of this.
More of this type of quality.
Great pop. The whole Full Metal Alchemist line, love it.
All right, and number 7, we have number 7 in our combined category and list, but number 1 in mine. It is Elias from the Ancient. Oh, I'm sorry, Kurama. Oh my god. We have Elias from the Ancient Magus' Bride. Now, if you have not seen this anime, I recommend, or even the manga, I recommend you to either watch it or read it, because this is such a great anime. Oh my god. Like, I fell in love with it, and once I knew there was his pop out, I had to go buy it. He actually came in the Crunchyroll Hot Topic exclusive box, so other than that, I just love everything about him. His design, he has the same, like, skull structure. If y'all remember Brooke, he came out this year. He's just so cool. I love him so much, and I fell in love with the anime and just everything about him. And I'm gonna give you guys a closer look, but if not, you got Google, look him up. He's definitely such a great pop, and he's number 1 for me. But number 7 in
number 7 for the list.
Yeah.
Next up, I'll be honest. This one, of course, it contends with my number 1 spot. Actually, my personal number 1. Probably one of the best anime designs that they have done in pop form. Okay?
Yeah.
Hands down, probably one of the best anime designs they have done in pop form. Funko, props to you for coming out with this one. From Tokyo Ghoul, we have Half Kakuja Kaneki. Now, we just finished watching Tokyo Ghoul in Funimation because the season just ended. Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Re only.
Right. And this pop, it's great. It's a great pop because it just, it's one of the scenes actually in the anime, in the actual anime, and they did a really good job capturing this whole thing. Yeah. Again, this one, along with Alphonse, man, it looks to me like a, man, it doesn't even look like a pop to me sometimes. It looks like an actual, like a Nendroid or a little Figma, kind of statue or figure. Great job. They did an awesome job with this pop, and it takes our number 6 spot. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yes, this one is our number 6 spot for our top 10 pops of 2018.
And next up, we have number 5. Coming straight from Seto Kaiba's deck, we have Blue Eyes Ultimate. I'm kidding.
No.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. And Lord, I just can't. He just looks so awesome.
He looks
just like
great.
the chrome kind of feel he has to his paint. Overall, this is so cool. Literally, it's,
Again,
we need a 6-inch for him.
Yes,
honestly,
we definitely need a 6-inch for him, man.
Yeah.
Kaiba, right?
Yeah.
I love
Kaiba's
it.
like shook right now.
I
He's like
love
running
it.
over here. Like, what the
Whenever Yugi screams out Kaiba's name is the best thing. But this
so
one,
cool.
again,
So
and
cool.
like I mentioned, a lot of the pops you're going to see from here on out, the design.
Yeah.
For us personally, the designs are so important.
Yeah.
And Funko, we personally feel that they like kicked it out of the water with these next designs.
They killed it with just the Yu-Gi-Oh line in general. I love pretty much all of them, but number one is
Blue Eyes is the best one.
Eyes.
Blue Eyes is the best one.
Yeah, and if
number
you grew
5
up,
on our list.
And if you grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, then you can appreciate these for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alexa, can you play Hot and Cold by Katy Perry? I'm kidding, we don't have Alexa. But we do have something better.
Definitely better. Bakugo calls him icy hot. And Deku himself thinks of him as a rival. Oh yeah. Todoroki. Let me tell you something about this pop, okay? He takes, of course, let me just say this, number 4 in our top 10 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Todoroki means a lot because the only reason I started watching My Hero Academia is because of this pop's design. I'm not even kidding. I didn't know nothing about My Hero Academia until my wife told me, oh my god, they have a Todoroki pop? Because she has seen My Hero Academia. I hadn't seen it yet. And so I started watching MHA for this pop for this reason, man. So this one means a lot. It's a great design.
Yeah.
They killed it. They killed it. Half of his body is ice. The other half, of course, is fire. It takes after his father, Endeavor. And man, the hype for Endeavor as a pop is even greater now. For me personally, because this pop takes number 4, man. And it's great. It's awesome.
But his rival's gonna come soon, which is Zuko.
Oh,
so
Zuko.
There's gonna be a versus.
From Avatar. So yeah, that's gonna be an awesome pop too.
Mm-hmm. So we've come to that point in our video where we're going to get down to the top 3. So it's gonna get really intense.
Oh man.
But be warned, these next 3 pops are pure heat.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of heat,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have Sanji, but not regular Sanji, Bin Smoke Sanji.
Spoilers.
Right? He just looks. Oh my god, what can we say about this? I'm speechless. Honestly, I'm speechless.
It's great. It's great. Out of the whole new wave of the One Piece pops that came out, this guy is the best one. Hands down, they killed it. They just destroyed this pop.
Right.
And not literally speaking, right?
Yeah. They got his cigarette, like.
Everything is there. Everything is there.
Everything you would want from a Sanji pop is here. And props to you, Funko. I know we're saying a lot of that, but props to you because in order for you to bring out like the character in this way, fans of One Piece like us, we truly appreciate it. And especially me being really picky with certain things, One Piece. So I'm just so happy about this. And hey, I mean, he's a great chef too. So.
Number 3.
Number 3.
At number 2, of course, I think I gotta say this. There had to be a DBZ related pop in our top 10 list. Yeah. And this one, we traveled for 8 hours to go get this guy. But not only that, it's not only because we traveled for 8 hours to get this pop, it's because this pop deserves the praise it's been getting.
Yeah, I agree.
Majin Vegeta. And oh yes, I am showing you guys the signature. Yes, the autographed version of Majin Vegeta. And you know why I like this pop? Because first of all, Christopher Savat, the voice of Vegeta, pretty much.
Zoro.
And Zoro, of course, we can't forget about that.
And Yami.
So many. But regardless, he actually was the one that, in a way you can say, petitioned, you know, for Majin Vegeta pop to come out. So many people wanted it. And I know even Leslie wants to talk about this, but you wanted a Majin Vegeta pop.
I did.
I remember her saying, whenever we were first getting into pops, is there a Majin Vegeta pop? She had asked me. And I said, no, there isn't actually.
I only asked because there was so many, you know, characters coming out from Gohan and Goku. I'm like, okay, and Vegeta came out and so many variations of Vegeta.
So many variations.
And I was like, they're forgetting the most important you know, transformation of his life. This was the biggest power boost he got out of all of Dragon Ball Z. So for them not to make it was like, okay.
It was like the breakthrough moment for Vegeta also.
Yeah, so when
so
they came out, I was like, oh my god, we have to get them.
It's so good, and they capture the characters so great. What we do want to mention is if y'all want to see unboxings for a lot of the pops that y'all have seen, we have tons of videos. And of course, we're doing the reviews of the whole waves of most of these pops, especially the One Piece ones. You know, so go ahead and check those videos out. But man, at number 2, we got, of course, Majin Vegeta.
Next up, before we get into number 1, we do have something special for you, the viewers.
Very special.
Yes, and this is a one-time thing only. He decided to come to our house.
A celebrity is here.
Exactly, a celebrity, top caliber. I'm talking about.
It's not Kurama.
It's not Kurama. It's somebody more important than Kurama. I'm sorry,
Even
Kurama.
beyond. Yeah, it's okay, buddy.
Even beyond. And we're gonna have him come here and introduce himself to you guys. So,
without further ado,
right?
Number 1.
We have Soul King himself,
Brook. Our number 1 had to be the Soul King himself, Brook. Oh man, did they kill this pop, man. They totally did an amazing job with the design. And I want to take him out of the box because I need to prove to everybody that,
definitely number 1. Definitely.
Now, like I said, this list is biased.
This is a biased list. I know I said Elias is number 1 for me, but Brook comes in close also.
Oh man, just look at him. Out of the box in all his glory. Props to Funko. Amazing job. By far, probably one of the most perverted characters in all of One Piece.
Honestly.
I mean, this guy asked Shirahoshi, a 15-year-old girl, supposedly, to see her panties. He asked everybody to see their panties. So, Brook, shame on you. But forget about that part. I think the most important part, just look at him. Mm-hmm. He looks great, man. From his crown, from his hat.
His afro, like his hair.
Afro. This is probably one of the best parts of it. You know, his skeletal form. Everything about this pop just screams out, wow, what in the world is this? And I even heard people say, like, people just wanted him because of his design. Like, he is a great looking pop. And they killed it with him. They literally destroyed it, man.
Did. Don't be a poser. Watch the anime so you can appreciate him more than just for his crown or his hair or anything like that.
Or his shark guitar.
Or anything. Watch the anime, you'll see what the hype is about when it comes to him being in pop form.
Definitely.
He's so great. I love the sculpt in his face, his skull. Everything is so great about this pop. He's like Sanji. They both they left me speechless. It's more of an awe type of factor for me.
Now, the only thing we're asking from Funko is, please, oh please, make more One Piece pops. Please, make more One Piece pops because us as fans are asking for it.
Alrighty, so we're here. It sucks. I kind of miss talking about them. But we're here at the end, and we're just so happy that we were able to choose amongst our sea of pops the top 10 favorites for 2018.
Yeah. And all of these, man, they blew it out of the water, really. If it comes from, the design, what the characters mean for us, the excitement of us seeing them in pop form, all of those things, all of those aspects came together to just make this top 10 list for our 2018 top 10 anime pops. So we're really excited to share it with you guys. I hope y'all appreciate it, first of all, but also, we give the questions to you guys. What is your top 10 pop list of 2018? Now, it can be anime. Y'all just down in the comment section, go crazy.
It could be anything, not just anime.
Yeah. Top 10 pop list, top 10 anime list, top 10 whatever it is, but make it pops. We want to know what your personal top 10 pops are for the year 2018.
Alrighty, and one more thing, all of these pops are Kurama approved. He approved them, so we got the gold seal from him. But anyway, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, share our video. We love to hear your feedback. We love and appreciate all of that. So yeah, just do your part because we just did ours.
Arigato gozaimasu. We'll see you in the next one, Nakamas. Take care.
Bye.